One, let's.
Hi everybody, it's EVV from Vietnam. We now continue with the teaching Xuanzang Tower, led by Geshe Michael Roach, open to on track and supported by translator and grammar teacher. Please get ready to begin. Welcome, dear Geshe Michael Roach.
想邀请大家，如果大家手头有我们刚才所做的这个长寿的祈请文的话，邀请大家可以拿出来，我们以自己的速度，我们可以来阅读，我们不要浪费这个等待老师的时间，谢谢。好 ，Our teacher is here, so I would like to invite everyone to stand up. 请大家起身，我们一起来邀请格西老师入场。Let's welcome Geshe Michael.
Having good classes? I think it's been amazing. Is Kendra helping? Yes. Now Nick's jealous. He wants to do a class with Aaron. Okay. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. You gonna start?
In theory, but I
Can I
don't know how to project my.
He has to project his computer. Yeah. Okay. Well, welcome. So every week we have 3 translation classes, 2 on Monday afternoon in Arizona time, 1 on Saturday morning Arizona time. And we have 12 translators translating the great books of 2,500 years. And during those 2,500 years, every 200 years, the language kind of changes. You ready? One data pala with his shara sota that dropped the mere to pair set it out and bar that every being in Swiss lacur, a which been doing gender is the floor. English. Chaucer, 500 years ago. So it's been 5 times longer, 2,500 years. So we have 12 different languages for translating Buddhism. And so we have 12 translators, each one's learning a different language. And Ben has been learning 2 of those languages. One is called Siddhanta. And Siddhanta means books that compare the different schools of Buddhism over the last 2,500 years. So special books that compare, they'll take one idea like nirvana, and they'll see what 10 different schools think about it. And then we can learn a lot from that kind of book. So this is the first Siddhanta book I ever worked on. And it's the most famous in history. So Ben worked on that for 6-7 years. And he finished that one. Then I asked him what he wanted to do next. He said, I want to translate a difficult logic book. And logic is not as boring as it sounds, okay? Logic is very exciting in Buddhism. The Buddha was a great logician. All the great yogis, the great yoga practitioners were great logicians. And it's a fun thing in Buddhism if you can learn logic, okay? So Ben is translating, I think, the greatest book on logic ever written. And it was written in the 1970s and 80s by the teacher of my main teacher in the Geshe course, okay? So Ben's working on that. I think it will take 30 years or something. And he's been on it for a few years now. So we always start the translation class with homework from the translator. So I'd like to introduce Ben Kramer. Yay! Are you up?
No.
Oh, well, just fake it until it's ready.
Thank you, Geshe Michael, so much for having us here. It's been an incredible honor for my family to be here.
Yeah, his son Ezra and his wife Kendra. Kendra just got an award from the city of Albuquerque,
State of New Mexico.
New Mexico, for doing the best Shakespeare performance or something like that. So congratulations. Yeah. Okay.
We're working on getting the homework up. You can buy the first book. I've been pitching it to people as like a cheat sheet for all of the mixed nuts classes. If you don't know what school we're in or what hat we're wearing, you can get this book, and then you can crack the code of understanding where we're at.
Lindsay, are there any of these left? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we brought lots. We made Ezra carry most of them here.
Everyone brought one suitcase full. We felt like we were smuggling drugs. Okay.
No. But someone got in trouble for bringing an apple. Whoops.
That was another story.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You want to do it? Can you project Ben's computer on the screen?
Okay. They're working on it desperately. Okay. It's been an incredible honor for my family to be with all of you beautiful people. And the harmony here is amazing. The kindness that you've all shown my family and I shows a lot of harmony in this community. And as Geshe Michael said, this is a great way to take care of our teacher and keep you around in our life. And it's easy with such kind friends who have been so nice to us, so nice to my family, nicer than we deserve. But you don't know that, and so you're so nice anyway.
Means you have to come again.
Yeah, I would anytime, please.
Okay.
So we sing a song together,
or
or
you can start it?
we could just start if you want.
We'll start.
But then you would have to project your screen, or I could. One of us has to, right?
I'm not on any screen.
Mm.
Can you do the homework orally? So.
We could try that. Let's try that. Yeah, okay.
Or I could start the
That's a good idea. One way or another, we have to put one of us on the board.
Okay.
But in the meantime, for those of you who have been following the classes, I would ask, in the middle way system, why would it be difficult to distinguish between realizations in the hearts of listeners or self-made Buddhas? And then you have to try and answer that question if you've been following along.
Wait, you gotta say Ibai.
What does that mean again?
That means I fund a $100 reward if someone.
Oh,
Okay. Let's.
And a book. Oh, can we give a book
and a
for
book.
that?
Well,
Oh, that's
if you can
good.
guess the answer, you get a book, and you get $100.
So suddenly hands went up when you said that.
And a trip to Kyoto.
Yeah.
And the question was, I'm going to make it easy.
Okay.
There's 3 famous tracks in Buddhism. One is called Bodhisattva track. Then below that is self-made Buddha track. And below that is listener track. And Ben's asking, what's the difference in understanding between listener and self-made Buddha?
Especially for a realized being,
For an Arya.
for an Arya who's a listener or a self-made Buddha, why is it hard to talk about the difference between what they see when they become an Arya? Jigme knows.
No,
Oh,
me.
she's got a book, sorry. She doesn't.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Oh.
Microphone has to turn on, you guys.
There's no
She said-
difference in their realization. Yeah, cool. Sorry.
Agree or not?
I agree. So,
Okay, $100.
yeah, it's great.
Hey.
If you're an Arya, you see the same thing. All Aryas see the same thing. Even a Buddha, when they see emptiness directly, they see the same thing that all Aryas see. And all Aryas of all levels see emptiness just the way it's described in the Middle Way school. So how could we make a difference between the different levels then, if that's not a way to make a difference?
Is that a money bet or?
I don't know how much money there
They
is.
respond better.
There's a hand.
Okay. Wait,
We
we gotta
should-
make clear the conditions here. Okay. What was the question?
How would we distinguish between them if we can't do it by the realization?
If the Aryas on the 2 lower tracks see emptiness the same, then how do we tell the difference between them?
I can see it.
从他的发心，一个是为我自己证悟，但是菩提心的是为所有众生去获得证悟。
So it's because the difference is the motivation. One is the God enlightened for myself. The other one is God enlightened for all the other living beings.
I think it's great. I think that's wonderful. I would give it to her. Yeah.
Okay.
They say it's the teacher in this book says it's the size of their
Whatever you say.
karmic bank account. It's the size of their seed bank account is bigger, but it's bigger depending on your motivation. So our friend is right. I think that's the heart of the idea and a very good way to put it.
Yay.
Yeah.
Did she? Okay. Did she get a book also? Hey.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Lindsay's happy.
The teacher in the book mentioned 8 forms of logic. And then you can write in the chat or you can say here, we want you to try to name them if you can. I don't think we can give $800.
No.
So Oh,
How about one person get
look,
as many as they can?
Duoduo might know. He's waving his hand. This is a hard one. We need a sophisticated student.
Yeah, I've got the notes.
Oh, you can use your notes. We allow cheating in this
So,
class.
so the first two is correct deduction and incorrect deduction. Second two are the correct direct perception and incorrect direct perception. And the fifth and the sixth is are the correct how do you put it proof and incorrect proof. And then the last two are correct refutation and incorrect refutation.
Yeah, great.
Right.
That's wonderful.
Yay.
Yeah.
Ibai.
Great. So, yeah, as Duoduo correctly said, there are correct and incorrect discussions. There are correct and incorrect methods of logic, correct and incorrect, perhaps you could say, descriptions of direct perception, correct and incorrect ways of proving things, I think especially to other people, and then correct and incorrect ways of proving people wrong. And then finally, our author groups these 8 into 2 groups. How does he group them together? So how would we split these, divide this into 2 following our author's method? For those of you who are following along in this class online.
Okay, good.
No hands, no money. Uh-oh.
Oh, Geshe.
Geshe. Oh, I
Notes are fine.
like notes.
Over here.
I need notes. I'm reading from notes.
So I have that the first 4 presented, they're targeted to students, and the second 4 are for attracting other students.
I
And
think
method.
that's nice. If the second 4 are for attracting other students, then the first 4 are for who again?
People for whom the book was already written for.
I think that's right. Yeah. Okay. The first 4 are for you, and the next 4 are for everybody
others.
else.
Yeah.
You see things with direct perception, and you prove things to yourself with logic. But then you can prove things to other people and help them get away from their mistaken ideas. Okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
Did they get you? The money? Yeah, I think they did. Are you guys ready to project Grandpa? Yeah, do you have a reading translation?
I do, but we can't project it. But I can blow it up real big if you want to look at it. But I don't. I could say it out loud and we could talk about it however you think is
Let's
best.
do that.
Okay.
That's okay. They have some problem getting you up there.
Apparently.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to email it to me?
Is it? I could even.
You could use my phone.
Yeah. Let's see.
Hang on one second. We're in tech problems. We're solving them logically.
That's what I think too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
go.
good idea.
Yeah.
I think that's wise.
Okay. I don't see it.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I know, I agree.
Where is your file? This one? Okay, yeah.
Here. Thank you, Stanley. Not for Sarah. Not for John. Grandpa.
Let's just do it.
I think that's
All right. We're going to give up on that. We're just going to do the class,
just do the
okay?
class.
You ready? Did you translate this part?
Yes, I did. We can talk it
Why don't
through
you?
if you'd like.
Yeah. You
Okay.
read it. How's that?
Okay.
Okay. Can you guys see the text? Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
제박 당은 숨 셈에 kokyor 당은 겨 지타와 신독네 drupngak tang sunjin yiki shengi gyula jepak tang sum kepar jepe chir.
Okay, good. All right. Well, how's your translation go?
Yeah, so the reason for this thing that Geshe just said is because once we have used deductive and direct perception to accurately understand both the hidden and obvious levels of reality, then we can use proofs and refutations to bring about deductive and direct perceptions in other people's minds.
Okay, good translation. Basically, all of this book of logic is meant to help yourself understand things. And then secondly, it's meant to help you teach other people things. And there's two forms of logic that you can use yourself, or two forms of perception, and two forms of perception or logic that you can use for other people. And that covers the 4 great chapters of Buddhist logic, okay? For yourself, you can either use your direct senses or you can use logic, okay? For other people, you can use proofs or you can use
Refutations,
refutations,
denials,
yeah.
arguments.
How to argue that something's not true, okay? That's all. And that's mainly all of Buddhist logic. All of Buddhist logic is meant to show that you can perceive the world yourself through your direct eyes and ears, or you can figure things out with your eyes closed, okay, for yourself. For other people, you can use convincing proofs and you can use debates to show that they're mistaken, okay? That's all of Buddhist logic, 4 things, okay? All right, you want someone else to read?
Yeah, fun.
Okay, who wants to read? Oh, look, everyone's raised their hand.
What about, can I make Kendra read? No, she said
Yeah.
no.
Nah, go ahead.
It's okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. I don't.
Perna.
Good.
Drami tak tok pe j. Help me out.
Yeah, good,
J
Jay.
pak
Jepak Tema.
J pak tema rangula shepala kepala tu tsum tsang be takla ten drukshing de lang tsu tsum zemane gu
Yeah.
dene je nyong je ki tsama zema dok be cheer.
Good Bay Jay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yay.
Be cheer.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Translate.
For example, to bring about in your own mind a deductive, a logical perception that realizes sound is changing, you have to use a reason with the 3 relationships that you learned today an hour or so ago. But to be sure of that, you have to have an accurate perception of the 3 relationships, because you need direct and deductive accurate perception to make sure of those.
Nice. Okay, good. Basically, yeah. They give the example that sound is a changing thing, okay? That's the most famous Buddhist proof of all time. Why? $100 question. This should wake these people up, I don't know. Kind of warm. It's a nice room, by the way, thank you.
Because of the sound of Om?
Yeah. These other schools believed that the sound Om was unchanging and eternal. Okay, $100. Yay. So it's very common for early Buddhists to try to prove that sound is a changing thing, okay? And to do that, you can use logic. You can use logic, okay? And when you use logic, there's 3 relationships you have to prove. And then you have to confirm each one of those 3 relationships. So really, to have 1 confirmation, you need 3 confirmations, okay? All right. All right. We're not going to go through them because we did for a long time, and we got to finish this book
They
in
learned
this
them
century.
today.
Oh, you had them today?
They learned them today. You know
Okay.
the 3 relationships, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
All
see,
right.
you don't have to say them. You just have to say, yes, you learned them.
Yes. I learned them earlier. Okay. You got another
Yeah,
sentence for me?
don't let Lindsay leave the room.
Oh, she's a good reader.
Rang ni ki ja mi tag nge jetsun jin yang dak gi go ne ja tak par sin pe sin pa kuntak stok padang drup kak yang dakla tenne ta ni su sin pe te som sel war j pe cheer.
Yay. Okay. Translate.
And after you assure yourself that sound is changing, you can use correctly formed refutations to stop someone from thinking that sound is unchanging. Or by using correct forms of positive proof, you can dispel the sort of doubt which thinks that either way might be true.
Cool. Very nice translation. Okay. All right. By the way, this is difficult. It's hard to do in Kyoto when you just flew here and you have jet lag. And, right. And it has a profound effect on your mind. Okay. Even if you don't understand everything exactly, even if you're sleepy, even if it's not so interesting, if you come to the translator class and you just listen, it will make deep changes inside of you, okay? Even you don't want to, all right? So just relax and listen, okay? All right. He's talking about how do you see a high principle, and then how do you prove it to somebody else, okay? All right? All right. Who's gonna read? Oh, okay. We're gonna start some new material. Who would you like to read?
Oh, you know who would be frustrated about it is Joel.
Hey, Joel, the reason I got your catalog was I was looking for a book in Mongolia that I found in Russia in 1990, and I couldn't find another copy. And then I was sitting with Jamie, and we found a copy online by accident. So
it's there.
This book. Yeah.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. Please read.
Dra tak par shin pe tak shin kun tak gyur la den pe gang sa chik la cha kien shen sang na nya ge yang dak gi dra che chen ma je partal tak pe chier she ko ke she ke pana dra tak par ke len pa dor ne te som kye par je.
Nice. Yay. Okay. We'll go slow. We'll go slow, and Ben will translate. Ja dapat zin.
Holding to the idea that sound is, or believing that sound is unchanging?
Yeah, and that's again, it's like those early yoga schools, and they believed the sound Om was unchanging. They believed the sound Om never changes. Okay, if they hold that, that's Tangtin Guntak, as opposed to Senki.
That's a learned idea?
Yeah, wrong ideas can come in your own mind, or wrong ideas can be taught to you when you're a kid. A natural wrong idea that all people have, like the idea that things are coming from their own side. That's called Senki. People have that. Every human being who's born in this world by karma, they have this wrong idea that things are coming from their own side, okay? And then kuntak means if someone didn't teach you the wrong way in school, you wouldn't think it. But because you lived in a country or you lived in a culture where they taught that, you believed it. And we're talking now about kuntak, which means in this case, the person was taught in school by their teachers in their culture that sound never changes. The sound Om is eternal, okay? All right, Gila Dembe Kazak, if there's a person
who
like that.
Has this idea in their mind, sort of?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Chakyen Shen Sangna, and if they have other qualifications to be a Ngago.
An appropriate debate opponent?
Yeah. Logic has a lot of definitions of things. And there's even a definition of someone you can fight with. Okay? It's kind of cute. They must have a certain wrong idea. Maybe they learned it in school or something like that. And that makes them a good opponent. Okay? By the way, logic in ancient India, logic in Buddhism, logic even in Hinduism, it's not like politicians arguing with each other. It's not like that. It's two people going on a search for truth, holding hands. And a real debate, like if you go in the Geshe debate, it's not that one guy is trying to beat the other guy. It's they are traveling through a beautiful forest of ideas, and they are helping each other. And that's why they're debating, okay? It's not like a debate in your kitchen or something. Okay? Much different. It's a mutual exploration by two cool people. All right? Don't think of debate anything else, okay? Okay, kun sangna, then that would make them ngagu yangda.
Yeah, an appropriate person to debate with.
Then you could say to them, Drachichen.
Consider sound.
Take sound. Machavata.
Oh, so it's not.
No, it went up. Machavata.
Oh, but it's not made? Isn't that a very down
not.
thing to say?
If you go down, it's sarcastic.
This is very sarcastic.
No, it's assertive. Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. He's right. I hate him. Sometimes he's right. Okay, Drachichen, let's take sound. Machavata.
Yeah, you're telling me it's not made?
Are you saying there's a sound that no one and nothing ever made? Are you saying there's a thing like that? And he says, why you say that?
Because it's unchanging.
Because it doesn't change, okay? Are you saying there's a sound in the universe that was never made by anything or anybody? And then he says, why you say that? And he says, because you said sound never changes, okay? If it never changes, it means nobody ever made it, okay? Why are we talking about this stuff? Why are we debating this stuff? Who cares about Om? Why are we talking about this? Because we are impermanent. We're talking about sound. You know, we're trying to talk about the sound of a bus or the sound of the wind or something, okay? But really, we're trying to prove to ourselves that we will die. And we all have to die. and we all think we're not going to die, okay? It's very strange. So he says, he didn't say, look, you're gonna die. He didn't say that. He said, let's talk about the sound of a fart. Okay? And that's my example. And then, was it made or not? Yeah, it was made. Somebody made it, okay? There's no such thing as a fart that nobody made. Right, Ezra? I mean, we can say, right? Okay. So if it's a sound, it must have, and then we say to that guy, oh, your special fart noise must be never made, okay? You're just one fart noise started when you were born, and it stayed until you die. Okay? We're doing sarcasm. Sarcasm. It's a Buddhist method. Oh, so you're going to live forever, right? You don't have to listen to this stuff. You don't have to worry. You're the first person who's not going to die. Congratulations. You know, you don't have to listen to this class. Like that, sarcasm, okay? All right, topic shake up now. Kelen.
Yeah, someone who believes that sound is unchanging.
Yeah, Tor.
Gets rid of that idea for them.
Yeah, they will give up the idea that sound is unchanging, which means in time they will give up the idea that they're not going to die and they don't have to prepare. Okay, all right. Dorne, Tetsumke.
They'll get some doubt about the subject.
Yeah, before you get someone to admit they're wrong, you get them to admit they might be wrong. Okay, and that's called Tetsum. Tetsum means, gee, he might be right. You know, my husband might be right about that restaurant. I don't know. Okay, Tetsum. That's the first step in proving something. Get the person to doubt their own position. Later, prove to them it's wrong. Okay, but start with doubt. Throw them into doubt, you know. She says, Ben, we gotta go to that restaurant tonight. You say, oh, you mean the one with the cold noodles? and then your wife starts to doubt, you know, okay. Later, he proves to her that, I don't know, McDonald's is better. Just kidding. Okay, who's reading next, Ben?
Do I have a volunteer quickly? Be brave, fast,
No
or
one's
get
gonna
picked
volunteer
on.
for this.
Wonderful. Rebecca.
Teche, around Teche. Teche,
Louder.
Teche.
These guys awake.
Okay. Teche,
Yep.
Jena mitak pekyap, perna bumpashin, trayang, cheso shedrup, ngakkupe, tetsom, teyang selne, sum chikchar tu drempe, drensheke.
Nice. Okay, so we're describing the steps in proving something to your wife, okay? Which we go through daily. Okay, Deje.
Deche, then after that.
After that, we get them to accept that Shenami Tapikyap.
Yeah, if something is made, it has to be changing.
Yeah, anything that was ever made must die. Anything that was ever created must die. Perna,
For example,
Umbra.
a pot.
Yeah, and in Buddhist logic, you give the logic, and then you always give a tumbe yangdak. Say tumbe
Tumbe.
yangdak.
Yanda.
Get them to talk loud. Tumbe
Tumbe.
yandak.
Yandak.
Yeah, it means you give it a good example. A good example, okay? Anything that was ever made has to fall apart. Like a bumba. Like a, or you can say a glass, okay? This glass was made in a factory. Therefore, it must break, okay? In Buddhism, this glass was made, therefore, it must break. Sooner or later, it must break, okay? No choice. Berna Bubishin. Dayang Cheso.
Yeah, so it's the same with sound.
Yeah, sound is the same as the glass. Why do you think it's different? Okay. All right. Dumngak.
If you give them proofs.
Yeah, positive proof instead of sarcasm. By the way, what's the name of the highest middle way school? That's sarcasm school. Okay. Oh, so I guess this glass will never break. And you say, why do you say that? And they say, because you think you're not going to die. Okay, got it? It's a logical example, okay? It's sarcasm. The highest Buddhist school is called the sarcasm school, okay? Let's say it again. Oh, I guess this glass will never break.
Why?
Then you're supposed to say, why? Because you're going to never die. Okay? Then you're like, oh, I get it. Okay. Then you start studying very seriously. Okay. Or you eat as much as you can. Okay. Tatsam deya selne.
Now that you've cleared away their doubt,
Yeah, tsusum chichata jen.
then they like realize or like they see all of the three relationships.
Yeah, once you use sarcasm, it leads them to conclusion, okay? Oh, I guess this is never going to break, right? And you say, why do you say that? I say, because you think you're not going to die. And then they say, you know what? I think I am going to die. Then you say, okay, then we prove to you death. Okay, got it? All right. By the way, at your age and in your health condition, you don't really believe it, okay? When you get older, like me and Jigme, John, no, then you'll be more open to the idea, okay? Once you're making prostrations to doctors 3 times a day, you will say, oh man, I remember in Kyoto they said that, okay? The time will come. We're just planting seeds for that time, okay? It's hard to understand when you're not old yet, but we're planting seeds for that day. That's why we're in the class, okay? All right, who's next, Ben?
Quick, volunteer, fast hand, somebody help.
Racing to raise their hand.
Gil say? Cool.
Deje drachuchen, mitakte, jepe cheer, shepe takupa le drami mitak, toki jepak, kepe cheer, de tamche jepak, sema de kepe yan lak yin no.
Yeah, he's been describing a process by which you convince somebody logically of something, okay? Now he says, Deje,
Yeah, after that,
you can present
sound is a changing thing because it's made.
Yeah, you can takapa.
You can give them that proof, that reason.
And they will kepa.
They'll get a logical understanding for themselves that sound is changing.
Yeah, or obviously the glass is going to break, and it applies to you too. And then people say, "Oh, now I get it." Okay, now I get it. Okay.
Then you have an accurate perception of like that it applies to all things? No.
All the stuff I've listed for you here.
Oh, all of these
is a
yenlok.
yenlok.
Is a step? Or,
Yeah, that kiepas jepaktema.
oh, are the steps for bringing someone to their own logical understanding.
Yeah, all the steps we've talked about today so far are steps that we use in Buddhism, Buddhist logic, to help people get ready for their death, okay? We're not debating sound is gonna last forever or something. Nobody thinks that. But we're trying to get you to say, I understand the glass will break. Then we say, well, that's you, okay? And then supposedly you'll be nice to everybody forever. Okay? All right, now the next, we kind of, after how many years? 2 or 3 years?
Yeah.
2 or 3 years, Ben's been working on this book. We are about to start the book.
Yay.
Okay? And the author, it's a very long book, okay? And he's ready to start the book. He's going to start now quoting the most famous book of Buddhist logic ever written, which is the Pramanavartika, which is a commentary on
the Pramana Samuchaya.
Or commentary on Pramana.
Yeah.
Correct perception, okay? Now we're going to start the book, okay? All Buddhist books, well, mostly, start with a promise. What's the promise?
I will finish this book.
Or
Die.
I will die trying. He made that promise foolishly. Okay, he said, when a Buddhist starts to write a book or translate a book, you make a promise to yourself and to the world. You say, I will keep going until I'm too sick and too old or dead to finish, or I will finish, okay? But I will not give up this job. This job is important for the world, and I will not give it up, okay? So Dharmakirti, who lived 1,000 years ago.
800-ish?
Okay.
Yeah.
Over 1,000 years ago, right?
Yeah.
He's like, here's where he makes his promise, okay? Here's where he makes his promise. And he kept the promise. He wrote the whole book. It's a huge book, 4 chapters. But he died before he could finish the commentary, okay? And it was finished by other people. So he's a good example, I think, okay? He couldn't finish in his life, all right? Okay, if we're lucky, we finish in our lifetime, okay? All right, now we're lucky because we have a very cool Sanskrit recovery team. 90% of all Buddhist books written in ancient times are gone. They were destroyed by different wars and what do you call those things? COVID, pandemics and things like that, okay? Only 10% survived. Luckily, Ben's book is one of them. So we have the Sanskrit, okay? So, I don't know, is Christina here?
Surely.
Kasaka? Do you want to read the Sanskrit, just the first 2 lines for good luck? Okay, this is the original Sanskrit, all right? Slow and correctly.
Yes, sir.
Praya.
Okay.
Today.
Praya. Oops.
Prakarta.
Wait, I'm sorry, the screen disappeared.
We okay? Something wrong?
Oh, she lost
I
the
have it.
screen
I
up
have it here. Praya, Prakirta,
Nice.
Saktir,
Good.
Apratibala,
Good.
Prajnyo,
Good.
Jana,
Good.
Kevalam.
Kevalang.
Kevalam.
Kevalang.
Kevalang.
No, you don't close your lips. Kevalang.
Kevalang.
Okay. Na?
Na anartyeva subhashitai parigato.
Arigato.
Arigato parigato. Vidvyeshtyapi.
Long eye. Irsha. Irsha.
Irshya malay.
Yeah, and then give a rough breathing at the end.
Malay.
Malaych. It's like Hebrew.
Malaych.
Okay, good. All right. That's a huge blessing to hear that, okay? It's a huge blessing, all right? And this verse, this opening verse, we are required to memorize it in the Geshe course, okay? Listen, just listen. Now, okay? You now, 10 lifetimes from now, you will remember. All right? It's a very, very famous, extremely famous verse, okay? And we're going to go through it. Let's go through it before we talk about the commentary, okay?
Cool.
Ben's going to translate piece by piece. It's extremely famous opening lines. It's like the start of the, I don't know, in the beginning was the word or something like. It's a very, very famous, okay? So let's go slow, Ben. Gewo.
People.
Yeah, Pelcher.
Most people.
Most people are chak. Chakpa.
Most people mostly are jealous.
This chakpa means desire, okay? Most people are attracted to pelpa, which means normal crap. Okay? Most people in the world, excuse me for bad words, but they're correct. Okay? Most people in the world want to watch Netflix till they die. You know, they want the next Korean soap opera. The newspapers even have, you know, I read the New York Times, they'll have a whole big article about the latest Korean soap opera, okay? Most people are interested in that. Yeah. That's how he starts his book. He says, look, most people are just interested in crap, okay? Then they don't have the cell, which is acrobatic, okay?
Chutzpah. Yeah, the like skill for wisdom.
They don't have quick and fast wisdom. And cell means, my teacher used to say, it's like acrobats in the circus who can move really fast and do things. Like on the trapeze, those people have cell. They don't have the cell of wisdom. They don't have that ability, quick and skillful wisdom. Most people don't have it. Therefore, Peina, what's their opinion about Lekshe?
About eloquent speech, fine speech.
How did they feel when they hit a great Buddhist book, like Ben's book? Okay?
They don't, not only do they not like it?
Yeah, they could care less.
Yeah.
Okay? They're not interested at all. Most people are interested in what's on TV tonight, and if you show them one of these books, they're like, okay. Nobody in this room. Not only that, not only they're not interested in these beautiful things, okay, they are chakto.
Jealous.
Yeah. First of all, almost nobody's interested in great thinking. And the few people who are mostly chakto. They're just jealous of each other, okay? Oh, his Madhyamika is better than my Madhyamika. I hate him. Okay, got it? Okay, Tima.
Like the stain?
The stink.
Yeah.
They smell bad, okay? You get near them, they smell bad. Why? They're jealous of the other Buddhists, okay? They smell like that. They smell bad, okay? Yeah. Tima Daki. Dangwa is an emotion. Dangwa, control.
Control, anger.
Yeah, and they get pissed off at each other, okay? They're like, I hate you. Why? You understand Madhyamika better than me, okay? Why you hate me? I'm jealous, okay? All those words are here, okay? He's talking about, I gotta tell you, okay? One day I was invited by a very great university scholar to his great university to impress me. And we had lunch together at the university cafeteria. And I quoted these lines to him. Anyway, he didn't know them. All right. You understand? Because this was a problem at the time between us. Okay? Like that. Okay? Got it? All right. It didn't help much. All right. People don't have they don't have agility in their intellect. They don't have intellectual agility. So how do they feel about great books? They don't care, or if they do care, they're just jealous. They're interested because they're jealous. Okay, Daki Dangwa, they're always irritated. Yongyur means situation.
Okay.
Okay, Dena.
Yeah, in a situation like that.
Yeah, listen, that's the way it is, okay? 99% of people could care less about these books, okay? 1%, they care, but they're jealous, okay? And Dagla Dini Shenna Pemba Yenshe, I don't even have a sampa like that.
I have no thought at all that somehow this is going to help anyone else.
Yeah, listen, I'm about to write the greatest book on logic in this world. And how many people am I intending to help? Nobody. Okay? It's an extreme statement. By the way, we debate this for many days in the monastery. Is it true is this opening lines true? Does Dharmakirti, before he wrote the book, did he give up on everybody? Because they're too jealous or too lazy. You know, he says, I give up on everybody. Okay, I'm not writing this for anyone else. Okay, then why is he writing it? Sampang me, semni nge sem, ngarang sem.
For my mind.
It's for my mind. I want to improve my mind. I want to komba in its other sense.
I want to get my mind used to.
Yeah, I want to get used to these lectures.
These beautiful words.
Yeah, I just want to expose my own mind to this beautiful stuff. So I'm going to write the book. And I want that to go on for Yun Ring.
Yeah, long time.
A long time. Because that's how long it will take Ben to finish this book. It's going to be, say, Yun.
Yun.
Ring.
Ring.
Long time. He will be Ezra will have his second child by the time we finish. I think so. Okay, I'm just trying to get, this Gomba, by the way, anybody want to talk about Gomba? What's Gomba? Gomba means meditation. But the root of the word Gomba means to get used to something, okay? Like, you know, get used to, I don't know, tight pair of shoes or something. Kom is kom. Say kom.
Kom.
Now say gom.
Gom.
They're not the same. Listen. Kom.
Kom.
Gom.
Gom.
Understand? You hear it? Say low tone. Kom.
Kom.
Then gom.
Gom.
Kom means get used to something. Gom means meditate. They're obviously related. Okay? They're obviously related. Okay? He says here, I'm just writing this book so I can spend a lot of time around these ideas. I want to spend a lot of time around these ideas. I want to calm my own mind. I'm not writing this for anyone else. Because 99% of people could care less, which is true. And the 1% that cares, they are just other scholars who are jealous. That's the only reason they care. Okay? Komna. Hlurlen. Difficult word.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't had it much.
Like suddenly or?
Yeah, I want to if I write this book, then almost by accident, I will become an expert in this subject, okay? Because it's going to take so long to finish. Right, Ben? You know, by the time, I just want to get used to it by accident. Because I'm going to spend a long time on this book. Therefore, dilagawa.
Yeah, so be happy with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. Okay? That's his first lines, okay? He has no idea he's going to spend 30 years on this book or something, okay? I'm excited about this book. Why? Because nobody cares. You know? Got it? And a few people care, and they just care because they're jealous, okay? But I have a dream that by writing this book, my heart will improve. My heart will improve. And I can maybe see emptiness or something like that. Okay, got it? That's the opening lines. Now, we debate viciously between monasteries, inter-monastic debate. We debate these lines viciously. Why do you think? What's the debate? Say again? Yeah, is he change?
Is he being literal or not when he says it's not for anyone else?
Does he mean what he's saying, or do you think he doesn't mean what he's saying? Anybody want to give their opinion on a microphone? Here's the question we debate, and we debate it sometimes for a week. Is he serious? And why is he serious, or why isn't he serious?
I just said both. He's serious, and he also wants to learn.
Talk louder. No, you sound like you're in a funeral home. Okay.
Both. He's serious, and what was the question? He's serious.
No. In the winter debates, in the debate Olympics, we debate these lines viciously between monasteries, you know, and it's exhausting. It's like many, many hours we will debate these lines. What's the conclusion? What do you think is the conclusion?
I think he's serious,
Okay.
in my experience.
Yeah. Well, I think Jigme, I would say he's describing a true situation. I'd say that. I would start by saying he's describing a real situation. 99% of the people in the world could care less about this stuff. The 1% who does care, sometimes they're just from other schools who are jealous and they want to see what we're up to or something like that, okay? But, can you give me a but?
Well, I grew up in a library with somebody who wasn't jealous.
Oh.
So my own experience, but I don't know if that's a fair thing to say.
Where do you think this debate goes before we move on to the next line? Because we stop here, we pause here for like 2 weeks, and you have 500 of the best debaters in the world are debating these lines. Why? Microphone.
But if it ever comes a great student who's ready, then they can learn from it.
Yeah.
So it's not only for me, it's for whoever ready.
Okay. Stanley said maybe some good student will show up and I'll be ready for them. Kendra has the final word, which I hope is more all-inclusive.
Well, where are these selfish people coming from?
Okay, yeah.
It's like, where's all this negativity? It's like, okay, I'm doing this for me because all of you selfish people are coming from me. So I've got to end this seed by writing this book.
Good. He's hoping to improve. Last thing, last word, Mr. Haggerty. By the way, we defeated the idea of apperception. The mind cannot know itself. A man cannot ride on his own back. A knife cannot cut itself. Ibai cannot give Ibai to himself.
Yeah. Although we just started the class about what logic was meant for. Literally, we started this day with that how it's meant for ourselves and for others. So it would be sort of silly to think that it was just for himself when just a line or two before he said, you know, what is this book about? And it's not just to understand that sound's a changing thing, but how do we defeat death itself?
Yeah, I would assert that there's never been a Buddhist book written that wasn't written to help other people. You know, there is no Buddhist author in history who didn't want to help other people with their book. Okay, that's how we ended up in the Geshe course. We just all sit there and agree, yeah, I mean, it's true teaching people is trouble. You got to fundraise, John, right? You become a fundraising preta, go from country to country looking for money. And it's not fun, but it's the only thing to do. It's the greatest thing to do, okay? He's saying, look, it's not fun to write books like this, and it's not fun to try to change stubborn Netflixers. But what else are you gonna do? You got to take care of people. Okay, got it? That's the debate that we have in the Geshe course.
Can I say, I met a lot of people after the debate class and who asked me about how to convince people in their life of things. And I think maybe when you're stuck and you can't convince the people you're trying to convince of things, maybe it's time to work some more on yourself and then circle back and see if it's hopeful again later.
Yeah, good. They call logic presented to yourself. Okay. Debating yourself. Okay, we have 8 minutes, and we are not going to waste the time. We're going to use it. Okay,
cool.
So here we go. Who's going to read, Ben? Would you like to read one more for good luck?
Okay, thank you.
Here in Kyoto, where we're so glad to have you.
It's so wonderful.
Ezra.
It's amazing. What a beautiful place.
Don't tell Ezra about yuzu ice cream.
Uh-oh.
Because there's already a shortage, and your grandpa needs his yuzu ice cream. Okay, go ahead.
Sombar damcha wa ni tsemate dun rang gel tang chepa tsam sinne ngunjol ngunso shin pandita nam jimbe pelchergi ma ko nyung she ki shenang takto gi ki ju mar takpe lopun yi mukte.
Nice. This is a beautiful sentence, okay? Those lines we just had are standard lines in front of every Buddhist book, and they are called Sombar Damchawa, which means
the pledge to compose the work.
Yeah, I will write this book or I will die.
Yeah.
But one or the other, I will finish it. And there are books carved in the ancient sutras that stop halfway through the book. The carving stops halfway down the line, and the person died, but he didn't quit. Okay, he said, "I will quit. I will never quit, and if I will die trying to finish this." That last lines, 2 lines in Sanskrit, 4 lines in Tibetan, I think. They are, I promise to write this book, and I will not give up, okay? Sombatam Chawani. Why? And I'm going to go over time and just relax, you guys, with the clock. Okay, just kidding. Okay, Sema Dedun.
The 7 books on accurate perception?
Yeah, were they all written by Dharmakirti?
I believe those were, yes.
Yeah, this most famous Buddhist logic teacher wrote 7 great books on logic. They're all connected to each other. Okay, and he wrote a Rangdo,
an auto commentary,
which wasn't finished. He never finished it. They don't mention that here. Chepa Sam He Sam Sam.
He wrote those, having written those?
He wrote those, past tense, right?
Yeah.
Sindne. When he had finished, Ngunsul Shin means, the Shin here means in keeping with the Luksul of Ngunma. Luksul means tradition.
Okay.
So in keeping with the tradition of those days, I think it was 500 AD, something like that. Okay. They took his new book, the Pramanavartika, and they drim, which means to distribute, to all the panditas.
All the scholars of the time?
They found all the smart Buddhist guys of the time, and they took Dharmakirti's new book, this one that you just started studying, and they gave a copy to all these guys, okay? All these other great authors, okay? And Pelcherki, Makoa.
Most of them didn't understand it.
They didn't get it, okay? Most of the people, they made copies by hand. They, handed it out to lots of great wise guys. And Pelcher means the majority of them. He's repeating, Keo Pelcher Pela Chak. He's repeating a part of the line that he gave above.
Yeah.
Most people. He says most people. Here it's most panditas. Most scholars, Mako.
They didn't get it.
They didn't get it.
Just a few of them understood a little?
Few dudes, really few dudes, they got it. They understood the book, but then they got chato.
They were jealous.
They were all jealous. Now, in those days, if somebody wrote a new book and it was unpopular, if it didn't pass the check of wise people, they would dock it to a kin jukma.
You'd tie it to the dog's tail.
Yeah, they would grab a stray dog and they would tie Dharmakirti's book to the dog's tail. And then they say, go. Okay? And, all right, that was a custom in the day. If the person wrote a book and it wasn't well written or it wasn't correct about emptiness or something, then all of the great teachers would take the copy that they got and they would tie it to a dirty old dog's tail and tell him to go. All right? And what was our Lopan's, our Acharya, what was his reaction? Yimuk. Mukpa means fog. But his yimuk.
Our Lopan?
He got depressed.
Oh, yeah.
He got foggy mind.
He was bummed.
Okay, yimuk means he was saddened.
Yeah.
He was very sad. You know, here he wrote this great book, handed out copies to everybody, and then they didn't understand it, or the few guys who understood it got jealous, and they tied all the copies to dog tails. Then they make the dogs run around town. Okay, then everybody knows, oh, somebody's book was not very good. So he got famous for writing a bad book because A, most people didn't care, and B, the few people who did care were jealous. Okay, that's what happened when this book came out. So I would say, if people brought my book to Kyoto in suitcases because of the great demand, instead of tying it to a dog's tail, I would be happy, Ben. Okay. All right. We still got 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Your clock is going slow. Your clock has jet lag. Let's do this one. Read fast, Ben.
Kyo pelcher pella chakshing sherab tel me pe na lekshe nam she sok tikche chik tema nam drelgi gort sardu chukpa par jakyang mitete.
Nice. Very nice. That first line, Kyo pelcher pella chakshing sherab tel me pe na lekshe nam. Okay? Most people are too jealous. And when they see some good philosophy, okay, he quotes the first line. Tsikche chik.
Tsikche chik, well, like one line?
Here it means the whole verse.
Oh, that one verse.
This one opening verse, okay, which is at the go of this book called Sema Namdra.
At the front of the commentary.
Yeah. This verse is very famous. It's at the front. It's at the beginning of the book, okay? Some people say, chak means, a lot of people say, sardujuk.
Oh, it was added later?
Right.
Yeah.
Some people say, Dharmakirti would never say such a crude thing, okay? He would never say, I wrote this book to help nobody. They're all stupid, Then they say, it doesn't sound like Dharmakirti to me. Some people have said that this verse, the opening verse, was added later by somebody else. But our author, the glorious Geshe Wangchu, says mite.
Mite, that's no good. That's a bad idea.
That position is mistaken. Okay, that idea is mistaken. And then he says te, which Ben's going to explain. Mite te.
Am I?
Te.
Mite te, that?
That's incorrect.
Yeah.
Because.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? He says, then the bell rang. Okay? So those Korea soap operas, they're about to kiss. They're almost ready to kiss. And then they say, continue next week. Okay. All right?
Yeah.
All right. What's the date? 12?
13? Lucky 13.
Okay, cool. And thank you for, we have 12 translators. We are going to have our 10th anniversary around Chinese New Year, okay? We will be working for 10 years. 12 people work for 10 years. Nobody died, nobody quit. And I'm very grateful, okay? They did though, and I don't know where they get the time. They did have a lot of kids. Okay, so grandpa has to fundraise constantly So the nicest way you can help, you want to talk, Lindsay, anything? You want to say something? You want to come up and say something? We have the main fundraiser boss here. Yeah. Lindsay, joke, thank you.
Hello. Could I also have Anna stand up and Mr. Huang from Vietnam stand up too, please? Yeah.
Mr. Wang from Vietnam.
Thank you. And then is Anna here? No? Oh, hi, Anna. Yeah. So this is Anna from Europe and Mr. Hong from Vietnam are doing also major things in translating these books into more languages, fundraising, getting people to read them. So thank you so much. Thank you. Very special to have all of us here together. Yeah, we have some time in the Peachtree World News to talk about the 10th year anniversary, but I also want to say another way to support this project is to attend the translation classes. They happen twice a week. They're free, always free to attend, and it's like this, but over Zoom. And I put a link in the Telegram group so that you can get more information on that and join us weekly if this is something that you're interested in. And we also have and I hear Ben is signing them. Kim nicely. So yeah, cool. All right, thank you.
Cảm ơn tất cả các bạn.
I'd like to thank
Sorry cả nhà, phần cuối thì tự nhiên tính bị rất mạnh. Nhưng mà chủ yếu là về cái việc kêu gọi quỹ cho tổ chức Mixed Nut bằng cái việc là mình có thể tham gia vào câu lạc bộ sách chúc ngủ ngon và mình quyên góp 30 đô một tháng và mình cũng có thể đăng ký thêm 22 đô một tháng để mà có thể được nhận mail từ thầy Geshe Michael mỗi ngày.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ben will lead a 15-minute discussion. We always have a 15-minute discussion, and the question is, how can you use this stuff in your real life? Okay, Ben.
Okay, you have to help tell me some ideas that you had during this class about how to apply this in your life. And I just got old and finally need glasses, so I'm clearly a made thing. But I think that's Inna back there with her hand up. Can we get you a microphone? Thank you so much, David.
I'm giving you guys time to think about your applications. So I was thinking it's actually funny that Master Dharmakirti, he is saying that he's composing for himself, right, the work, and not for other people, because other people are kind of selfish and stupid and jealous. And I was thinking that, I mean, there's no other way to understand something better than to explain to other people, right? So basically he cannot avoid planting seeds when he is writing a book. And I also was thinking that it's a great example when you think that something is contradictory. I mean, either he should write for them or for himself, but actually it's not. And the teaching for me is that at a lot, I mean, probably everywhere in the teachings, the contradictions are solved by understanding how the contradiction is not contradictive. You know, that was my application.
Yeah, you can't help just yourself. The lines between you and me are not real. Then your service of one another serves you, and to make yourself healthy will prepare you to love everybody, because that's what a healthy person is helpless but to do. Someone else, please help me. I'm not allowed to be the talker. It has to be Rebecca. This is how we learned tones in the monastery. We were taught Rebecca, Rebecca, Rebecca. Rebecca, 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 Rebecca.
Hello.
Hi.
It got me thinking, just this image, it got me thinking about this. Hello. Oh, there's so many of you. About this image of Master Dharmakirti working on this book for 30 years. And this image of, of the book being tied to a dog's tail. And then it got me thinking like in our own lives, when our virtuous activities don't work out, something we've been working on really hard and it doesn't work out. And I never think about these masters as having a hard time. To me, like, Nagarjuna's life was just rad, and Master Chandrakirti's life was just amazing, and Geshe-la's life is just incredible, and I never think of them as having any pain or any suffering, and then obviously it worked out for him, because we're studying the book, but it just sort of gave me some solace to know that even the great masters had a hard time.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, your work is not lost. You can't lose your hard work. It might seem like you didn't get the result you thought that you were going to get, but the work changes you. The seeds are planted. They don't go back. They don't go away. You are helpless, but to get beautiful results. Next person who has something wonderful to share with us that they thought of during this. Anton, you're like scratching your beard like that. You're definitely going to have something clever to say. I just have this feeling.
So the practical thought for me was, if you are aiming for a hopeless job, do it with joy.
Well, that's right. You don't know how long it's going to take to get there. You might as well enjoy it. And then who knows, by the time you get there, the enjoyment, maybe you don't need the thing so much because, oh shoot, you're happy now. We have 6 point some odd few minutes. Keep sharing, it's wonderful. I think this is what puts it in us to have some appreciation in our lives for what we learn together and to share together and to get to know one another by our thoughts. And only 12 of you can raise their hands at once. Thank you, Hector, please.
Thank you, and thank you for the hard work on this amazing book, right? And what you just did. For me, it made me think about what's the use of logic? Why are we talking about Om, And something landed today to go, the whole point is to wake me up. Like, yes, you're impermanent, but it's not to depress you. It's not to get all spooky about death and dying. It's about realizing, get ready, because it doesn't have to happen in the way that we think it is. I mean, I live in New York. Everyone loves death and spooky, and they get stuck on the teachings on impermanence. And so for me, it's like, no, it's to get ready, right? Because you can transform that. So it was very useful today. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, we have another volunteer over here to share their thoughts with us. Thank you.
I'm from Russia. I have a translator. Спасибо за занятие. И я хочу сказать, что очень много лет, как я в мудрости.
Thank you for the teachings, and I want to say that for many years I'm studying.
Я что-то пишу, и особенно после занятий башни приходят какие-то идеи.
And I write a lot usually, and especially after Xuanzang Tower, I have a lot of insights and ideas.
Раньше я старалась делиться сообществом, потому что это проходит через мое сердце, я это чувствую. То есть я, может быть, не понимаю логикой, но я чувствую это сердцем.
And I try to share a lot because maybe I don't understand it clearly, but I feel it with all my heart, so I try to share.
И мои друзья, мои братья и сестры, они говорят, ну, может быть, ты напишешь уже книгу.
And my friends and my brothers and sisters, they tell me, maybe you will write a book finally.
И сегодня я поняла, что я просто не поставила правильную мотивацию.
And today I have understood that maybe my motivation was wrong before.
И сегодня мне показалось, что было много вопросов, зачем писать книгу.
And today it seemed to me that there was many questions. Why should I write this book?
Я услышала сегодня от Гешела, что это может открыть твое сердце, и ты увидишь пустоту напрямую.
And I've heard today from Geshe that maybe it will open your heart and you will see emptiness directly.
Но следом за этим я вновь пошла в свое сердце и услышала, что, может быть, твоя книга откроет сердце другим, и они увидят пустоту напрямую.
And right after that, I've listened to my heart carefully, and I've heard from my heart that maybe my book will help others to, and they will see emptiness directly.
И я бы очень хотела, чтобы мы делились своим опытом, потому что мы можем так послужить миру через одну строчку.
So I want everybody to share like that, because with our own experience we can serve the whole world.
Как это делаете вы, учителя?
Like you are doing right now, you teachers. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for coming to the classes. It's nice. It's a weird thing. We're like the opposite of a fancy university in that the hardest classes that we offer are the free ones. We have time for one more. Yeah, please. Oh, microphone. Thank you. You're in the second to front row. Thank you. I'm sorry you have to run around. We got it.
Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. This is my first time, and sorry, I'm very new to the Buddhism, to ACI. It's my first. I discovered this first year. It's my first year ACI, so everything is confusing, and I'm a bit jealous. I'm in those books. It recalled to me. Maybe that was one of those smelly one, the jealous person who everybody knows everything, and I'm a bit confused. I don't know what's happening, but like he says, I'm writing this book, and I'm not giving up because somebody will understand. And I'm one of those who not going to give up. And this is how it recalled to me that I will understand one day. I will understand 3 jewels, DCI, ICI, and all these things that's happening. And it is that's where it is called to me. This little line, that's how much it meant for me. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, me too. And I thank you for the time. And I'm not going anywhere as long as it takes us as many lifetimes. I'm not going anywhere. I'll keep working. Please stay with me. Please never give up on me. Boss, I'm so grateful to be here and the time that you spend with me. You don't have time to spend this time with me, and please keep spending this time with me. It's so precious to me. I'm so blessed. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Dr. Juan Hasso. Look. Don't go too far. Where would I go?
Okay. Thank you very much. Welcome, everyone. Thank you, Geshe. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, team. Thank you, Rob, Lindsay, Xiaoping, Stanley, Jigme. It's like just unbelievable. I could keep thanking people, but it's like for real, for real. I've been thinking how beautiful like a family we are. And yes, of course, we have to admit it's not always easy. I know sometimes I cause some trouble. And I just want to say thank you for being patient as well. But I do really see all of us as a beautiful family, like brothers and sisters. And Geshe taking care of us and taking us. And then, you know, you fight with your siblings. And then you go with your mom and like, Mom, this happened. But then when I see these kind of events and how we all come together and how much all of us are contributing to create like this beautiful, I don't know how to say, delivery or impact in the world, it really gives me a lot of hope. And this hope, I think, is kind of fuel to keep going towards this big dream, to live basically in a perfect, beautiful world reality where we can use this amazing ancient wisdom to make our dreams and other people's dreams come true. So really, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and please stay, all of you. So, okay, let me, okay, what are we doing here? This is Peachtree World News, and what we do is to talk about news that happen in the Worldview Network. The Worldview Network is like the 42 or more, I would say, organizations that use worldview and have been pretty much like founded or encouraged by Geshe and are active operating into the world. That's what we call the Worldview Network. We do news during every class of the translation Xuanzang Tower project. That pretty much means Monday and Saturdays in Arizona, Tuesday mornings in Asia, Saturday nights in Asia. You can see, oh, I have my friend here. This is like friend Pichiquino. It's like a great tool because then it just saves time and it really helps, you know, to have him around. People having tried to kidnap him, but he always managed his fine way back home. Okay, so this is the QR code. You can access these classes every Monday, every Saturday. Let's assume you are in the west side of the world. Follow the QR code. You can join. There is an excuse. You can always be there when Geshe teaches. Sometimes the class is led by the team, and those classes are fun too. It's different. You get to know the personalities of each one of the translators even more. And then they misbehave a little more when Geshe is not around, so it's interesting. Next picture, please. Let me see. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the Asia time if you're interested. Now, if you want to know more detail, you can approach the stand, and we will tell you information about all these programs and events that are happening all over the world. Book night, good night book club. Pretty much, this is what Lindsay has been helping us to do lately, and it's like a great way to gain access to the content that is translated in these classes. Finally, we finished, the books get printed, and that's a great way so you can get them into your house. It also includes some very, very amazing practices. I have allowed myself to do them. It's basically try to go to bed at 10 or at a certain time and take your 8 hours of sleep. And it's really amazing, like the productivity changes, your mind starts changing, you are supposed to read the books before you go to bed. It's a really, really good practice. Don't look at it just only like, oh, it's a project. It's like a practice. As if you were like a asana practitioner or a meditation practitioner, you can be a good night book club practitioner, a good practitioner, and it really brings results, including lucid dreaming and other interesting ideas. The mailing list is part of it. You can also get everyday updates on the content that Geshe Michael is translating. Every day it will come to your email. Geshe shares parts of his personal life and updates on all the content. So every day you can be connected. And it's very beautiful what is shared there. So it's really worth it. If you're interested on that, again, Lindsay is the person. Some of the news that, for example, you will find there are like what Geshe was talking about, which is, oh, wait, there's one picture before that, no? I have it here. Gina, no? A picture between those, no? Kendra's picture. Okay, yes. So, for example, one time Geshe shared this news with us in the daily mailing list. Congratulations, Kendra. It was very amazing to see that. And to me, you both are like a great example, not as individuals only, which you are, but as a couple. It's very beautiful to see what you're doing together. So just congratulations and thank you for being here. Congratulations, Ezra. You choose well. All right, so this picture is because some other things we do in Peachtree World News is we go to events when we can, okay? We try to go to many, but sometimes it's not possible. But for example, this time, beautiful chance, the SCA team produced this event here in this hotel just before this one. And it was so beautiful to see the classes, the activities, many like Hector, Holger, Javila, Conila, they were all part of this. And the staff members, super welcoming. Thank you so much. So it's part of that. Go there. I take videos or other people from Peachtree World News. We report and try to share with all of you so you have a little window to what's going on. And taking the opportunity for this, I just want to thank also Xuanzang and Xintian because they couldn't come this time, but I just want to extend my gratitude. They have supported me and many, many people for so many years. Actually, Xuanzang is letting me use his house in Rimrock to create like a little studio. So thank you, Xuanzang, Xintian. If you're watching this, your house is safe, don't worry. I haven't done parties without permission. Now, what we do, we also promote events, like upcoming things that are gonna happen. Examples of that is Kentaro was telling me, right? During the Sky event and lately. To tell you about Mental Seed projects, for example, upcoming with Sophie Chow. She'll be somewhere around. Can you hear him? No, it's very, yeah? Okay, great. Yeah, and this is gonna be Conila, Javila. Best wishes on that. You'll be here in Japan again soon, right? If everything goes well. Next year, in 1 month. Okay, so this is the kind of things you're gonna get to know. Now, when we go to events, what we've been doing lately is to create a stand where people can just find comfort or refuge or like a little oasis of things that you may need, even if sometimes it's just talk with someone or whatever, right? Like you just come, ask. People laugh about the hand lotion until they get their dry hands. Then they don't laugh anymore. And then they come and they really enjoy. And I'm so happy really to see when I can fulfill hopes and needs of people, even if they are weird or unexpected. I mean, if they are very weird, I'm probably going to submit you with somebody else. But you can see some happy customers there. Aisha got a toothbrush for Kitty. Ale, Alona using lip balm. That was in Phoenix. We had lemonade and hot water. And yeah, more ideas to come. It's just growing. This is the 3rd time. But just so, if you see the Peachtree stand and you need something, we want you to feel welcome to come, say hi, look what we have, ask. You may give us ideas to keep improving in the future. And this time also is, I want to thank Gina because she produced these shirts. And then it's very cool. You can get t-shirts. Thank you, Gina. We are also sharing the stand with Ola. Her project is very beautiful. Talk to her. This is a t-shirts made with angels for your mom, honoring our mothers, some of, first angels in our lives. And the project is very beautiful, and some profits that come from it are donated to 5 houses. So you'll be supporting the cause. Congratulations. Yeah, she wants artists. If you want to design your t-shirt, approach her, and she may give you a job painting. That'll be beautiful. Okay, now, what do we have next? Oh, yeah, what we do, I was talking with the Rosa, and she was like, but what are you doing? And I was like, well, I'm representing Peachtree World News. My job is to advertise for you. I have to help you to do this advertising. So it's just to say that what I do is like, I let people know, like, look, there is Geshe Michael Luxury, for example, and they have a stand over there. And their products are super high-end, super, super beautiful. And not only that, but everything that's collected then serves so many projects, for example. Then there's another stand, is the DSU stand. Amazing classes. I have been lucky to be part of it. Thank you, Chopin, for everything you do. And also for how much you take care of Geshe-la. It's really beautiful, great example. Chopin has this project on the DSU. Their team, really cool team. Edmond, Sonia, I see them there. Thank you so much for everything you do. Approach them, talk to them. Their curriculum is really great. We talk about things like Diamond Mountain, YSI, Earl is there with Connie. Look at them, how happy they look. Just kidding. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much what we do in the news. It's like a news from the Worldview Network, and you can follow us on social media. All right, now let's really start the news. No, just kidding, we have almost to finish. We want to talk about, just super quickly, Five Houses has their new Instagram account, and that's very cool. You can follow them. A reminder that Blue Sky Friends, what they do is they train people how to prepare for the death moment or how to help others to get ready for that. Amazing classes with Jikme and Gielse. Oh, here they are. Talk to them. They are experts on how to die, I guess. Or how to do it well. Or something like that. But it's really cool. I listen to their classes. Really, really cool. Next, please. YSI upcoming events. Some in Malaysia. Talk to Earl. Talk to Connie. Ina Ivanina and Bill Michael having retreat in Chicago about financial. And Bhagavad Gita 3 upcoming in February. And finally, the very exciting news about the next Five Houses event, which is gonna be in March. In Diamond Mountain, yeah, it was confirmed. This is gonna happen in Diamond Mountain in March. But just before that, I want Lindsay to come real quick and talk about the Chinese New Year celebration. We have only 1 minute. Maybe show the picture and we finish, but invite them all.
Yeah, we're having a party. 10th anniversary of Diamond Cutter Classics is in mid-February. Yeah!
We're gonna produce a very cool event to commemorate the Diamond Cutter Classics 10th anniversary. It's gonna be what? Food and drinks, a party, food and drinks, a special class with Geshe Michael Roach, special classes with the different teachers. Ben is already thinking what is he gonna teach. I can see his face. And yes, come, we'll keep you posted, but follow the news if you wanna know more details on it. And yeah, I think time is up. Hope you enjoy. Thank you. Woo!
Okay, thank you. Thank you for all beautiful information, beautiful news. 好，现在呢，我们的时间非常的紧，我们接下来要进入 Bodhisattva vow. Brian, would you please project that screen? Yes. Yes. So for this Bodhisattva vow, prepare. 我来说中文哈。这个首先的话呢，我们请第2排、第3排、第4排的小伙伴要拿起所有的物品。 空出来，然后所有在前面2天有登记要行菩萨戒的伙伴，行菩萨戒的伙伴有没有在现场的来举手一下？要行菩萨戒的伙伴，你们如果在2、3、4排就留在那里。 如果不是行菩萨戒的伙伴，请把位置让出来，让他们可以坐到前面来。然后所有愿菩萨戒的伙伴，或者要换心菩萨戒的伙伴，或者要观礼的伙伴，我们就坐在后面，好吗？清晰吗？来 ，Yeah。
Okay, so for everyone who's sitting at row from number 2 to number 5, may I have your attention, please?
May I have your attention, please?
May I have your attention, please, for a moment?
Very important.
So for everyone who's sitting from row number 2 to number 5, if you are not taking the action Bodhisattva vow, please kindly leave your seat to our friends who's gonna take the action Bodhisattva vows. Okay?
Yes.
And if you are gonna take the vow renewal, or if you are gonna take the wish Bodhisattva vow, please sit behind row number 5 to leave the space for our action Bodhisattva vow takers.
Yeah, and give the blessing to them. 如果我们2、3、4排的座位，请记住，2、3、4排的座位是给行菩萨戒的伙伴们就坐的。啊，干嘛？没，我故意少说了一排。然后，如果说这些座位不够的话，行菩萨戒，我再讲一次哈，行菩萨戒的伙伴可以坐在前面的地毯上，然后务必请同学们把2、3、4排的位置空出来。然后第二件非常重要的，想要行菩萨戒的伙伴，请到门外领一张你的菩萨戒卡片。领一张菩萨戒的卡片，好吗？然后领回来之后，我会教大家怎么做，这是第2件事情。然后我们的休息时间只有45减32还是多少？只有12分钟，只有12。
You, Geshe Michael Roach, for the recent teaching. Thank you, teacher, the teacher, for beautiful teaching. Please stay and keep teaching us. We now take a short break and return in about 10 minutes for a special class with Geshe Michael Roach, open to for on track. Please take a moment, check your application form. Bodhisattva ordination is complete. Thank you for being here with us.